Hurry up! You're gonna be late for school.
Coming. Do I have to go to school? It's so boring.
What do you mean boring? You get to learn about history, science, and other cool stuff.
History isn't cool. It's just a bunch of dead people and numbers.
What if I told you history's one big story you get to live?
I guess it's not so bad, I guess.
Well, why don't I tell you a story while we walk to school?
Fine, I still don't think it'll be exciting.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a girl named Talia. Talia loved her darling, but alas, they were poor. So she set off on a journey to amass riches and to make him her husband.
Well, is this a romance story? Mom likes those, not me.
Well, if you let me get there, I'll tell you. Anyways, where was I? Ah, yes. Talia went on a journey. She accomplished what she was set out to do. She amassed riches and adventure. And she set sail to make him her husband.
That's a short story, Dad.
Patience, kiddo. It's called a dramatic buildup. So, as Talia set sail home, a storm swept across the sea and sank her ship.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she just needs to hang out to dry. Ah, dry.
Man overboard! Hoist him up!
Oh, holy crap, is she alive?
She's alive.
Yes, good observations, Mr. Obvious.
That's Captain Obvious to you. Mr. Obvious was my father.
Captain.
Oh, Rick, spit it up, lass. It'll be good for you to breathe again. What happened for you to be out here on the waves all alone?
I was...
Maybe she was attacked by the Sicilian. He always leaves one survivor to tell the tale. One person.
What? Who?
I'm sorry, where have you been not to hear of only the most dangerous pirate on the seven seas?
I'm sorry for not knowing a pirate bedtime story. I was kind of busy dying alone in the middle of the ocean.
How dare you?
Enough, Marcello. Can't you
Sorry,
see the
sorry.
girl isn't a sailor? She's...
Yes,
Well, she's something else, but she's definitely not a sailor.
I'm a sailor.
What are you, lass? What's your name?
My name is Talia. I'm a farm girl. I left home to find riches in order to marry my beloved darling.
And how's that working out for you?
I lost everything I gained in the storm that sank my ship.
Oh, well, I'm sure the real treasure was the friends you made along the way, right?
All my friends drowned.
Come, are you hungry? We can get you something to eat. Oh, you could be part of my crew. Maybe get some of those riches you want for your darling, or I can drop you off at the next port. I must warn you, though, Marcello speaks of a dangerous pirate, the Sicilian, who could catch us any day now. Are you willing to join us knowing that?
I'm not afraid, if it doesn't keep me from my darling.
Don't you know you're never supposed to challenge the Sicilian in a sea battle?
No, wait, I thought it was land battles.
No, you're never supposed to challenge a Sicilian ever.
No, not the Sicilian.
He's a threat.
Well,
All right, I'll join you.
welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard!
So, Talia, if you're going to be joining our crew, you're going to have to help out.
Oh, absolutely, sir.
Great. Here, read a map.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to chart a course. I know how to get from one city to the next by land, but sea is very different.
So you're telling me you weren't in Pirate Scouts as a child? Those coastal towns have a local chapter.
I lived inland, actually, so no.
First, you draw a line from A to B. Following?
Yes, sir, A to B.
Good. Now all you have to do is measure this and then multiply for distance, and then rinse and repeat. Make sure there's nothing in the way, like an island or something, because we obviously cannot be going through those, understand?
Yes.
Great! That's one great way to help us and one less thing that I've got to do. Oh, we used to have this guy who charted really well, but See, one day he made a mistake, and once we got the ship seaworthy again, Marcello made sure he chartered a course straight down to Davy Jones.
I'll do my best, sir.
Great! Well, now that you're finally a part of our crew with responsibilities and all, let me introduce you to the crew properly. This is Polly, Crunch, Greg, and... They've been a part of my crew for... I can't even remember.
2 years, Captain.
2 years. I can always trust these three to get the job done. Oh, Polly even won a rock climbing contest last summer.
That is, unless you send them to go get food, in which case they will forget.
It was one time.
It was at least 3 times.
The hat store was closing.
You bought hats instead of food. We have a budget for a reason.
Look, it was a good deal and we got food later.
You could have held us up in port long enough to get caught by the
That's
Sicilian.
enough, Marcello! It's alright!
And got hats instead of food.
If you can't tell, this is Marcello. He's a pretty recent acquisition in 6 months.
7,
something
yeah.
like that, yeah. But he's been a great help. I have full faith that if we are ever caught by the Sicilian, then we can fight him off with Marcello's help. Now, introduce yourself last, because beyond what you told us when we found you, we don't know a lick about you.
Oh, well, there's really not much to tell.
Oh.
I'm trying to become someone worthy for my darling. Someone who he'll be so proud to marry someday.
I'm sure you'll get there in no time.
Yeah, we're pretty successful. We'll be raiding ships soon enough. It's almost time for the winds to change for the season.
And talking about that, Talia, it's time for your first assignment. Plot a course to the nearest trading route.
I swear it's supposed to be under that one.
This one? Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Greg.
See, you're doing it all wrong, Greg. Look. You're supposed to watch where the ball is going, not where the ball is.
Oh.
Yeah, where the ball's going.
Yeah. Oh, okay, watch where the ball is going.
So I'm not really sure where the next treasure will come from. I'm sure we'll find something soon, but we obviously can't be sharing the treasure that's in the hull with someone who hasn't earned it yet. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Business is business, however frustrating.
Wonderful.
Captain, hey Captain! Am I going crazy or is someone walking on the water?
By Lord Jesus Christ. By Neptune! I must be crazy too!
I don't need a spyglass to see that, Captain.
Who's want a spyglass? Don't approach my ship! Don't approach my ship! Don't touch my ship! Don't touch my ship!
Well, don't you want to know why I'm here?
If I say no, will you get off my ship?
No. You know, usually when I make these calls, you guys ask a lot more questions. Why are you here? Whose soul are you stealing? The usual, you know. I used to hate it, but now I just feel awkward. Is Captain Roberts your full given name?
Do I have to say my full name?
Yes.
Captain Huey Roberts.
I thought your first name was Captain.
Shut up.
Okay.
Thank you, Huey. All right. Captain Huey Roberts, you are being audited.
Come again?
I'll need your license and registration for this vessel. You should have received one with your purchase.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, it'll be right in the back. I'll just go back and get it. Just make sure she doesn't touch anything.
What am I supposed to do?
So, what's it like to work for...
Well, technically I work for Fate Incorporated, but I'll have to get his records to the DSV.
Oh, DSV?
The Department of Sea Vehicles. It's in desperate need of reform under Neptune's administration. Poseidon was a much better deity.
Oh, so who's in charge of the DSV then?
Cthulhu.
What? Say that again.
Cthulhu. Why else would your paperwork take that long to process? I mean, he's got mortals summoning him all the time for petty little requests, and he's got to smite those mortals. He's got to tell worshippers how to follow on Fate's diagram. He's got his lunch breaks, his smoke breaks, his 15-minute union-mandated breaks. He is the union. It's a whole thing. Oh, it's a wonder anything gets done in a decade. Oh.
Here.
Oh my God.
I got it. There you go.
Oh, right. Well, here it says you're captain of the Greedy Princess, VIN number.
Oh, what do I owe a pleasure of a visit from the DSV? Is one of my back lanterns out?
I am not a member of the DSV, and you got extremely lucky this year, considering how much gold you have in the hold and the fact that you lost only one man getting it.
What are you getting at?
You have to pay taxes on your treasure or else file for bankruptcy or foreclosure.
Oh.
Are we gonna lose the ship?
No, of course not. Are we gonna have to refinance again?
Again?
Look, based on our records, you owe Fate this much. Based on your purported earnings through villainy, I assume you have the payment in your hold.
Well, does fate accept the payment of the friends you made along the way?
Hey.
'Cause that's the real treasure.
What?
No, payment only. Fate does not accept metaphors as payment, unfortunately. We had way too many problems getting receipts. Look, you can make a down payment of 15%, which is
Well, is there anything we can do? I mean, maybe, well, actually, you know what? What if I told you that we spent all the treasure on repairing the ship and buying new fancy hats?
fancy hats!
Yeah.
I appreciate your investment in the aesthetic. It's a worthwhile purchase, but business is business. I need that 15% or your ship is forfeit.
What about a fancy hat?
I'm afraid I have too many myself, and they go against the dress code at the office. I can, however, offer you an adventure.
And we'll take the adventure.
Well, usually when I make these calls, things don't get violent, but I had a Cyclops get aggressive the other day, and if I don't get his payment soon, the boss is going to get me. So get Polyphemus's golden sheep so I don't have to run down.
So, what was that?
Some things not even pirates can escape. Taxes.
Wait, what are taxes?
Adult stuff, due to society and all that.
I don't understand. But keep going.
Right. They set off sail to Polyphemus's island.
Then the falafel fell into the ocean and was never seen again.
Girl, that happened last week.
It scared me, okay?
Do you guys want to hear a real ghost story?
Yes!
All right, give me the lantern. It was a dark and stormy night on the seven seas, and all the pirates were asleep in their hammocks.
Just like us.
Suddenly, the ship ran aground on black shores. The pirates disembarked, wondering what they had found. They didn't know that this island would be their doom. As they walked along the shore, they saw figures in the fog. But these figures were not as they seemed, for these figures were skeletons. The skeletons cried out, "We are your sins! Every evil deed you've ever done, come back to haunt you! All the gold you've ever stolen, all the people you've ever killed incarnate, now you must pay your dues to fate! Just like us!" No one heard from these pirates again. Some say they're still an island with black shores and a ship run aground. People say you should turn around or pay your dues to fate!
Alright. My turn.
Not again.
Hey, Talia hasn't heard it yet. Okay. So there's this very dangerous pirate on the seven seas, and he's known as the Sicilian. He has the fastest ship with the most cannons. No one knows where he comes from.
Sicily, Marcello!
It's a part of the story. No one knows where he comes from.
Gosh darn.
Huh. Okay, sorry. Some say he's taken on an entire fleet. No, an entire armada with just one ship. One ship.
We ran out of marshmallows.
Oh.
Then go get some.
But there's skeletons in the hole, man.
I hope they get you.
That's no fun.
She interrupted my story. Where was I? They say his ship was too fast to be hit, but no ships could hit him. Some pirates jumped onto his ship, but they were never seen again. He burned every ship in his wake except for one. He took the pirates on that ship. He took a sword, he sliced them limb for limb, and then he took a knife and he...
I found the marshmallows. They're really stale though. They're not good.
Can I have them?
Oh, can I have one?
Okay.
Marshmallow.
That wasn't nice.
Man,
That was uncalled
You
for.
interrupted my story.
Again, yes.
Marshmallow, we've heard this story.
Well, I should hope you're paying attention because he could be following you right this very moment.
Captain Roberts, can we go to bed now?
Yes, that's a great idea. Let's go to bed.
Thank you.
What's so bad about my story? Do you want to hear more?
Oh no, I'm going to have sweet dreams of my darling.
Ugh.
I can't wait to see him
Come on.
again.
Well, first you need to see your personality. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They are stale.
Talia! Talia! Oh, hi! What's our course?
It's about 2 more days, sir, if the wind holds this rate.
Ah, all right. Hold steady on those ropes, lads. We're almost to the island.
Tell me, Talia, how are you with a sword? The Sicilian could catch us any day now, and we need to know that you're ready. Also, I'm bored. I haven't had a good fight in ages. Some part of me hopes the Sicilian does catch us, just so I can fight him.
Well, I know my way with the sword. You could say I'm one of the best. I never lost a match, actually.
All right. Go easy on me. I am a bit rusty. I thought you said you were the best.
I wasn't going to switch hands. What was that?
I don't know what to tell you. 1 second your sword was in your hand, the next it's on the deck.
I bet the Sicilian's super scared now. Oh no, not the great sword throw!
Please shut up.
Oh, is that what you're gonna say when you lose to the Sicilian? Oh.
Hey, whoa. Calm down, kid, calm down. Listen, you need to learn to be more effective with your words. Be a bit more subtle, if you will. You also need to learn when to make the effort because, this crew is about as sharp as a cannonball.
Push, lads! Do you hear that?
Darling isn't here. He can't swim. In fact, he can't do much. Oh, that's my darling. No, sirens. No. Hold this.
Will it lead me to the goal?
Yes. Quick, no! No! Captain! Captain, no! Captain! Speak to me, Captain!
The gold! That gold is always in the sea!
Marciano, please help me!
Can't move.
Lass, you saved us!
Excuse me. How are you not affected?
I already know what I want. My darling.
How is he not affected?
Yeet. Talia, are you sure this is the island?
Well, Polyphemus Famous' island was on the map, though we did get here quicker by a few days than I expected, which really shouldn't have happened based on the wind and the stars. And
Why don't we shut this down until we're not on an island with a murderous cyclops?
Good point.
Yeah.
Hey, are these flowers any good?
They're okay. I can't remember. It tastes. They're all we have to eat, I think.
What do they taste like?
Tastes like steak to me.
Steve.
It tastes vanilla.
The vanilla.
Tastes like fresh bread.
So you're telling me there's a flower that tastes like steak, vanilla, and fresh bread? Okay then. It tastes like green apples. I haven't had those in so long. Hey, lads, try these. I think they're good for you. You know, I'm not sure this is what's his face's island, but I think we've stumbled on something pretty good.
It's pasta con la sarde. I haven't had that since I was a kid. Wherever that was.
Tastes like Darling's mincemeat pie. He made them well, whoever he is.
Did you ever have a dream that you were that you could that you were so strong and that you were so that you could that you were able that you that you could do anything?
Exactly.
I was like, if you want to be joining our crew, you're gonna have to do my dirty laundry.
No,
I'm not doing
no laundry.
Where are they going?
Bye-bye.
What are we talking about?
They're so far away.
Who?
I don't know actually. Forgot. Oh, well.
Oh, jeez.
Captain, when are we gonna start looking for Polyphemus?
You?
You know, Polyphemus, the Cyclops? We're supposed to save our ship from foreclosure, remember?
Wait, what ship?
That ship in the harbor.
Is that our ship?
Well, it is for now. We don't know how long we have till the witch gets back. Bro, I do not want to meet Cthulhu. You weren't listening. She doesn't work for the DSV, stupid. But she's gonna repo the ship. No, harpies would. There are collections, remember? Okay, good. But, Captain, do you seriously not remember?
No, and I don't care. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? Oh, we're going somewhere. Where are we going?
1, 2, 3.
What?
Wow.
Oh, okay, you're moving. Fisher people.
More grass. No. 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 No.
What are you doing? I'm trying.
What are you
1,
doing?
2,
No.
3.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. No. No.
That's my friend.
No.
Yes.
Where are you
No.
going?
I don't like you.
I love you too. Gretner, we need help. We can't carry everyone.
You guys are doing fantastic. And besides, I don't want to go. This is the life I've always wanted. I think. I don't really remember anymore, but I like it that way. There's nothing to worry about if I can't remember. So, if you are my friends, goodbye. I guess you'll remember me. I can't say the same for you.
Alright, here we go. One, two, three,
Wait, where are we going?
We're going to Neverland.
We're going to Neverland?
Yeah.
Yep. Whoa, I think you might have the wrong show.
No, it's right.
I don't know about that.
My boots are soggy.
Quiet, you fool! Do you want to know what happens when you wake Polyphemus? Stop.
Do not.
Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, so let's split up, okay? But just don't wake Polyphemus!
Polyphemus?
So,
How many eyes do you have? How many?
guys, I think I found his twin. Nope. They got 2 eyes.
How about you? How many eyes? What's your name?
Let's start with Pete.
I do.
Oh, Fisher, I don't think there's anyone.
I'm lost. Oh, guys, over here, over here.
Come on, Captain. You know, it's nearly morning. We still haven't found his cave.
Why don't we, well, he has let the sheep out to pasture sometime. So why don't we hide right there and see if we can't find anything. And Marcello will take a nap. Yeah, exactly. You learn fast.
Morning, sheepies. Morning, sheepies.
Well, well, what do we have here? Visitors? Tourists?
Yes, visitors, tourists, which means we're going to be here temporarily and we'll be going on our way. Our hotel actually doesn't have a visitor
I thought we were
station.
here for the sheep.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? That's what everyone says. No one ever comes for my custom keychains.
Well, we're not everyone else.
Listen, kid, you can't tear down a mountain by running straight through it.
Well, how do you...
On a mountain!
You erode it over time.
What?
Tire them out. We'll take them on each side.
Over here! Over here!
Look over here!
Spin! I'll try spinning. That's gonna trick. I said it was better. Look over there! I promise. Over here! So much better. So much better.
Over here. This is better now. This is better. Oh, that's very better. That's dangerous. Very dangerous.
Okay.
Over here this time. Look.
Yeah, maybe over
Big sword. Big sword.
Okay, spin. Better. Over here. So much better. You will not regret it.
Look over here. One eye. Yeah, there you go. Look over there.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Guys, guys.
Come on.
Let's go. All right.
Wait, where's Greg?
Nope. Don't ask questions. Go.
Well, I assume you didn't encounter too many problems on your voyage?
Yeah, actually, we lost a man to the Lotus. How's that?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, at least he is now comfortable in his ignorance, and he could have worse fates, that's for sure. Besides, that's not the last tragedy your crew will encounter.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. This is just a separate message. I was supposed to tell you a separate memo from your audit, but tragedy follows everyone, and it's only a matter of time before it catches up. But by losing a man, you have qualified for a tax deductible. It's a shame. Sometimes the greatest loss leads to treasure beyond measure. Right. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I would look sharp, Captain. They say down below, the Sicilian is close.
All right, get it together, crew. Come on. Top tip. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna put the dead first. All right. We did it, lads. Our debt to fate is paid. Yeah! And we qualified for a tax-deductible.
Tax-deductible!
A toast to surviving a journey thrown at us by fate.
Yeah!
A toast to new crew members who helped us survive the journey.
Woo!
And a toast to Greg.
To Greg.
Greg. He's dead.
No, he can't be dead. He's the good guy dead. What happens next?
I'll tell you after school.
Ain't paying attention. Finish the story.
Ah, yes. Where I left off. Roberts was dead.
Captain, if we're ever gonna get out of here.
But who will it be? I think the more important question is who poisoned the cups?
The Sicilian, obviously. He must have caught up with us somehow.
What do you
He
mean?
might even be among us.
What do you mean?
Roberts was poisoned, right? The only people who had access to those drinks were the crew.
I think we should table this discussion for now. After all, it does no good to create suspicion amongst ourselves whilst we're so raw from grief. Now, who's going to be captain?
Obviously, it should be me, because Captain Crunch. You know?
Oh my gosh, no.
No. It should be Marcello. Captain trusted him most to keep us safe from the Sicilian.
If no one else is putting their name forward, then I believe it is the only option available to us. All right, set sail towards the west. A new adventure awaits.
Aye, Captain. Hey, Marcello?
Captain,
Captain Marcello. I was checking our charts and I noticed we were heading for Scylla and Charybdis. Do you want to correct the course?
no, I have a plan.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Now go back to reading your charts.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. Everyone else is thinking it. One of us is a Sicilian. Well, I personally think it's Talia. The captain wasn't poisoned until she joined the crew.
No.
What about you, pointing fingers?
Oh, please, she's far too stupid for that.
Well, what about you? You were real quick to becoming captain.
As if the Sicilian would be that obvious to instantly become captain.
Is that
Idiots.
your argument for everything? And you, Captain Crunch?
Seriously?
Seriously?
Please, this arguing isn't getting us anywhere. Besides, if I'm looking at these charts correctly, we're heading into the mouths, literally, of two of the worst monsters in all the 7 seas.
Is that true, Captain? Are we headed towards those?
Yes, that is true. However, I have a plan.
Yes, a plan you won't explain. A good captain tells his crew what they're getting into.
I'm the captain, and I don't need to tell you my plan.
Listen, Marcello, I'm not attacking you. I just don't want to approach these monsters without a plan, especially one you're not telling us.
I mean, Talia, do you have a plan?
Okay, I think we should go through the middle.
And?
Do you...
Yeah.
My plan exactly.
Okay, then what's your plan, Captain?
We go through Scylla,
And?
That's it. That's the plan.
Marcello, that's a bad plan.
What?
Last time I checked, there's 6 heads of Scylla, and how many of us? Right, exactly. There's a high chance all of us die with your plan. If we're lucky, only 1 or 2 will die with mine. Or we could change our course.
No.
Why not? Are you trying to kill us all?
Okay. Roberts would not have stood for this disrespect.
You're right. Roberts would have never been disrespected.
It's almost like you want us to die. Who are you, the Sicilian?
If I was the Sicilian, would I even tell you? Listen, I'm your captain, and you need to trust me. Polly, Crunch, tie up the sails and get below deck. There's a storm coming in. I'll keep watch. And Talia, get some rest. Captain's orders.
How long are we to keep this course, Captain?
Not sure. However long that takes.
Depends on where you're going. Towards Scylla and Charybdis? Or the Sicilian?
If I was heading towards the Sicilian, would I even tell you?
Unless he's already here. Captain Roberts always gave me a heading. But it's almost like you don't want anyone to know where we're going. Why else unless we were to face certain death? You said there's only 1 survivor. So how does anyone know about the Sicilian unless that survivor is the same person every time? We're not running from anything. We've never been running from anything. Have we, Sicilian?
Yeah, I suppose that always was the weakest link in the story. 1 survivor and all that. Yes, I infiltrated this crew about 6 or 7 months ago. I always like to build up trust between the crew before I pick them apart, one by one. See, it was all going perfectly to plan until you showed up. A third party, someone who should have no investment in the crew, and yet you cared anyway!
Why do you do it? Join crews just to tear them apart from the inside.
The hunt, the reputation. I always wanted to be known. I always wanted to be feared. At some point, it became a game. How long would it be until I ruled the 7 seas without ever owning a ship of my own?
Is this all a game to you? Are you serious? You join these crews, help these people through their struggles just to win. Win what? Glory at the price of a few pirates? Your name will be forgotten by time.
I'll be remembered longer than you will. After all, you'll be a dead pirate at the bottom of the ocean.
At least I'll be a dead pirate with someone who loved me.
So that's what you want? To be loved by some penny-hungry man? Listen now. I'm surprised. You're not gonna get revenge for your beloved, stupid Roberts.
Why would I sink to your level? After all, the Sicilian always has a survivor, right? So, survive. so much for rescuing me and letting me join your crew.
Oh, thank you. I mean, after all, you saved us from being Sicilian. From marshmallow?
Mushroom.
Mozzarella.
Wait, no Marco?
Polo?
Wait.
Mario! Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Mario. Yeah.
Do you want the tax deductible?
It's not much, but it's all we have, and we think it should go to you.
No, I don't need gold. I don't need fame. I can see that now. I was trying to earn my darling's love when he was giving it to me for free. I've made him wait long enough. Anyway, what will you two be doing?
Well, pirating's not much of an option since there's, only two of us. So maybe we'll start up a tour boat business. We can show all the wonderful sights we've seen on our journeys.
Yeah. I think we might start a hat business. Hat making, hat building. Is that a thing?
Haberdashery.
Gesundheit.
Good luck to you both. And if you see Polyphemus again, grab one of those custom keychains for me, will ya?
Will do.
Is that all?
Well, of this story, but I'm sure Talia has more. You can make those up. That's the fun of it. Endless possibilities.